Hey guys, this is Phil from Keto Knuckleheads, and we're back by popular demand. People have been demanding that we post some new recipes. So tonight we've made a keto lasagna made with zucchini noodles, and here it is. It's absolutely delicious and absolutely spot on. We're going to show you how to make it. And if you like our channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to be notified when we post new videos, make sure to press the bell button, and you'll be notified every time we post new videos. First thing we're going to do is we're going to heat a pan with some avocado oil. We're going to use about half a tablespoon of avocado oil. We've had the pan preheating for a few moments. We're using today some grass-fed Angus beef. It's 85% lean and it has 15% fat. It's a pretty good ratio. Better if it was 80-20, but this is what we found, and it's the first time we're going to try this product out of New Zealand. So we're putting the ground beef into the pan. I'm going to break it up a little bit as it goes in. But I'm going to show you a neat tool that we picked up a little while ago. Some of our favorite YouTubers use it, Bobby Parrish in particular. And as soon as I saw this tool, it's a meat grinder, essentially, masher, and it helps when you're cooking up your ground beef to get it into nice small pieces. So we're going to cook this for a few moments, then we'll add some onion, garlic, basil, salt and pepper after it's browned for a little bit. All right, so we're going to add our onion. So we've got about a quarter of an onion into the pan, and then we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of garlic. There's 4 teaspoons in the whole recipe, and the rest of it will go into the ricotta cheese a little bit later. So we're going to stir this. And let the onion and garlic marry together with the beef and get some nice flavor into this beef. We're also going to add some salt and pepper, half a teaspoon of each, into the mixture of ground beef, onions, and garlic. Let that go for a few minutes, and then we'll add the next few ingredients to make the sauce. The next thing we're going to add is San Marzano strained tomatoes. We love this brand. We get it at Costco. We're going to add half a cup of the San Marzano strained tomatoes to the recipe, and then some fresh basil. How about a tablespoon of fresh basil that's been chopped up fairly finely. We'll turn this down to low just to incorporate the sauce. It's not a lot of tomato because we don't add too much carbs to this recipe, but it's just enough to give the lasagna lots of flavor.
Here you see me prepping the zucchini to make them into noodles. Now we don't have a mandolin, so what I'm using here is just this edge of the box grater. You can see how cumbersome it can be. Just be very careful if this is the method that you're going to use. Now, like I said before, it's ideal to have a mandolin, but this works as well, so just use whatever you have at home.
So now we're going to show you the ricotta mixture, and what our recipe calls for is 3/4 of a cup of ricotta, and we've got this Solani brand from Canada, and it's a really nice thick ricotta. And we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of this into a food processor, and then We'll add some Parmesan cheese, about a 1/4 cup of that, and then as well some mozzarella cheese, about a 1/4 cup. And an egg will be the other thing that we add, an egg. And some garlic. Again, 2 cloves of garlic. Some salt, a pinch of salt. A couple grinds of pepper into the mixture. Some fresh parsley, about a tablespoon of fresh parsley. We're using some mozzarella cheese. As I said, about a 1/4 cup of it. And then a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Our Parmesan cheese is kind of clumped together in the bottle, so the last thing we're going to add, as I said earlier, was an egg into the ricotta mixture. Alright, so we're going to blend this mixture together into almost into a paste consistency, so it will become one of the layers of the lasagna. Now let's throw it to Kim, who's going to assemble the lasagna.
Hey guys, so we're going to assemble this lasagna. First layer, we'll put a little bit of this meat sauce that Phil put together. I did doctor it up a little bit by putting a little bit of extra hot sauce, a little bit of extra garlic powder, so we've got a nice little layer here. And then what you want to do is you want to do a layer of the zucchini noodles that you saw me prepping. And you just want to make sure you get a really good layer here. Because we don't have a mandolin, they've kind of come out a little bit choppy, but we're going to do the best we can with what we have. And that's what home cooking is all about. So we've got a nice layer here. Trying to get the nice long ones. And then fill in with the little short ones. There we go. All right, so then the next layer will be some of this yummy ricotta cheese that we whizzed up in the food processor. You just want to kind of spread it out. It's kind of thick, so do your best to kind of spread it out. Almost like a little white sauce in between. Can't go wrong with too much cheese, guys. After all, that's kind of one of the indulgences that you can have on keto, so why not celebrate it, right?
Unless you're lactose intolerant.
And then you can use alternatives. All right, so that's pretty good. And the spots that we've missed, we'll fill in with a little bit of mozzarella cheese to make it ooey and gooey. and oh so good. There we go. Just trying to get the shreds as even as I can, so every bite will be just delicious. Okay, so this is one more layer. Just do your best to fill in the spots. And basically what you're doing is just repeating the first few layers that we did already to make one more layer. And then what we're going to do that's a little bit different at the very top is just sprinkle a little bit of extra Parmesan cheese on the very, very top after you do the mozzarella layer. Sprinkle some of this amazing Parmesan cheese on the very top. And voila.
So we're going to throw it in a 350-degree oven for half an hour until the top of the lasagna is nice and brown. So we're going to take it out of the oven. It's been in there for half an hour. We put it under the broiler for just a few moments. And you can see how beautiful and golden brown and delicious it is. We're going to let it sit for maybe 15-20 minutes to rest, and then we'll cut a piece out.
Okay, so now we're ready to cut up the lasagna and serve it up for supper. Now this is a good dish to have with salad on the side.
Ooh, it looks nice and cheesy, just like I like it.
Just like your puns, nice and cheesy.
Yes, I'm known for that.
Okay, so let's see if this is going to come up nice for me. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But it doesn't change how good it tastes. There we go. Use my fingers. There we go.
Beautiful.
And like I said, just serve it with a side of salad and wonderful keto supper for you.
I'm going to give it a try here. This is one of my favorite meals when I wasn't on keto. Have a nice lasagna with real noodles, but you know what, this is absolutely amazing. Great flavor in the sauce, in the zucchini and the ricotta. All the layers are amazing. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope you try out that recipe real soon, and look out for a new video very soon where we go to Costco and look at keto products that are available in Costco Canada stores. Hope you're having a good day, and talk to you again real soon.